problem.
Yeah. So, are you still looking to sell your property? Give me one second. I'm trying to pull you up on South 8th Street.
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. How much are you looking to get for it again?
The lowest I'm looking to get is what I paid for. I paid 96.5.
96.5. Okay, got it.
Uh-huh.
Do you still owe on it, or did you pay cash for it?
No, I paid cash for it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and you just bought that like what, last year or something, right?
Yeah, last year I want to go back to Greenwood, Franklin area, get away from Terre Haute.
Got it. Okay. And I know it's been a while since we last spoke. If you don't mind just kind of refreshing my memory, what you got going on over there? Why you selling?
I had a triple bypass in 2021, and I'm not able to do the outside. So, and then there's work that needs done inside the house as well.
Okay.
Cosmetic stuff.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just not healthy enough to take care of it myself.
Got it. Okay. And then you said there's some things that needs to be done. What are those things that needs to be done?
The floor, it's got some metal pieces in it where the wood's missing. The floor needs replaced, and then the bathroom floor needs replaced as well.
Got it. Okay. And then what about? I know when you bought this, you were looking to fix it up as well. How's like the big ticket items like the roof, foundation? How's that working?
Foundation is fine. The roof, we had a storm last year that blew some shingles off the roof. So the roof does need redone.
Got it. Okay. So is it leaking right now? Is that what you're saying?
No, not in my house, in my sunroom.
In your sunroom?
Which is in the back part, it's leaking back there.
Got it. Okay. All right. Anything else that needs to be done? I guess my question that I always ask folks is, when we buy properties, we always want to make sure we update them, modernize them, so that in that way we can put it on the market for maximum value. Besides the things that you already mentioned, like what are some of the things that you would do to modernize the place?
It's a 2-bedroom, and I would make it into a 3-bedroom. Right now, I'm in the other half of the living room.
Okay.
My bedroom is in the other half of the living room. Just need to put up a wall there and a door, and you got another bedroom. So it could easily be turned into a 3-bedroom.
Got it. Okay. And then I noticed, by the way, that you put this up online, right? On the market?
Yes.
Got it. And I see that you've had it for what, about a month now?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, what are the feedbacks that you've gotten so far from the people that have walked it?
I had a guy offer me $50,000, and that no way, I won't take less than 96.5 for it.
Got it. Okay.
That's exactly what I paid for it, and I won't take less than that.
Yeah. Did the guy tell you reasons on why he offered the 50,000?
He was adding up 25,000 for this and 10,000 for the roof and all this, and I'm like, okay, hold on, it's not going to cost that much to get this fixed up right. So you're looking to make a big profit. So no.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, the fact that you mentioned that it's not going to cost that much, how much do you think it's going to cost to get that place fixed up?
I would say probably about maybe with the roof and the floor, I would say probably about 15,000 to get it fixed up.
15?
Yeah.
Got it. Let's see here. All right, I'm just running my calculator here just to see if it would make sense, right?
Okay.
2 questions for you. One is, just in that location, how much do you think we can rent that place out for?
You can rent it out, I guarantee it, $950 to $1,000 a month.
$950 to $1,000 a month? Okay, as a 2-bed, 1 bath.
Right.
Got it. Okay. And then last question for you, and then I'll probably make an offer here. Once we do fix that place, modernize it, how much do you think would that place go for once we put it on the market?
It would go for, I would say, okay, right now with the market, it's 103, I think.
103?
Hold on. Let me check Zillow. Hold on. It's 108, 300.
108, 300. All right. So let's just say 110.
Right.
Is that fair enough?
120.
I'm sorry, what was that?
110, 120.
Yeah, 110, 120. Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I don't know if this is going to work for us because I understand that you do have that 96.5. You pay that cash. If we were to pay cash on it, that would be very difficult to do. And here's the reason why, Chrissy. And this is just, once again, just to add value and just for you to be able to see it from the investor's point of view. Let's assume for a second you're right. I can sell that property for 110, right? If I sell that property for 110, and let's assume for a second that you're absolutely right, it's only going to cost me 15,000 to fix that property, right? I got to give myself a little bit of maybe $5,000 cushion just in case things come up that we haven't talked about yet. So, subtracting 20,000 from the 110, I'm already at 90. Right. And so I haven't even talked about my closing costs when I sell the property and any carrying costs that I have. So buying it cash at the price point that you're looking at, it just won't work as an investor. So probably the 2 options you have is, one, you get someone that's willing to buy that property and live there. Or if you're open to it, one of the other options that we can do is do like a seller finance where you become the bank and then we'll agree with your price, but then we make a monthly payment to you.
Yeah, we could do the monthly payment.
Okay. Yeah. We can definitely run some numbers to see if that would work. Let's hypothetically, if we agree on it, like what are the terms that you're looking to get?
Like what, honey?
Oh, yeah. So, like what type of monthly payment are you looking to get? What type of down payment?
Doesn't matter to me. I just don't want to be here no more. I don't want to keep it no more. I was excited to move to Terre Haute because my brother was like, we're going to visit and this and that. And he's come over here 3 times in a year, almost 2 years.
Uh-huh.
So I'm done with Terre Haute. I want to go back to where I came from.
Got it.
So it doesn't matter to me what the down payment is or how much they're paying rent.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I completely understand. So we can definitely run some numbers, and if it makes sense to you, we can definitely close on this as soon as 14 days or even sooner than that. But yeah, if you're open to it, I would be more than happy to run some numbers, see what would work. Typically, when you do seller finance, right, there would be, we'll make some payments to you on a monthly basis, and then we'll amortize it for like 30 years, for example. So in that way, we hit your number at 97.5, right? And at the same time, you're getting a monthly payment. So it's pretty much having like a monthly income side hustle, so to speak, while you're doing what you're doing. So running just some numbers right now, if I were to do, let's say, $97,500, right, we'll meet you at your number. If we do, let's say, a 5% down payment, so we'll put like $5,000 in your pocket, right? And then we can look at looking at the remainder of that divided by, 30 years. Is that something that would work for you?
Yeah, that's fine. The money wouldn't come to me; it would go to my kids, so they would have to split it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's something that we can work with. We can work with title and make sure that that happens. You can designate a certain bank account so that it goes to that bank account every single month.
Right.
Okay, so why don't I do this? Why don't I draft up the agreement, with a 97.5, like you said, and then we'll do like a 5% down, and then whatever the difference is, we'll just divide it by 30 years. So that way your kids can have a monthly income for the next 30 years of their lives. And then I'll send over that agreement to you. But what I would like to do is go over that agreement with you from top to bottom. So that way, before you sign it, you know exactly what you're signing, right? I just want you to be confident and comfortable with what you're getting yourself into. So what's a good time for you later today where we can quickly go over that agreement? It should only take maybe 15 minutes tops.
Anytime.
Anytime? Okay. Why don't I do this? Why don't I give you a call maybe like in the next hour or two, and then we'll go over that agreement.
Okay.
All right. And by the way, what is the best email for you?
Christy Fox, 1975 at.
Got it. Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and send that over. I'll draft it right now. It'll take me a while. I'll shoot you a text once it's in your inbox, so you can go ahead and review it, and then we'll get on the phone. I'll go from top to bottom with you, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Chrissy. Appreciate it, and I'll get back to you.
All right, Caesar. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys are on a call and the YouTube gets overwhelming, just turn down the volume and just focus on your call. Then I'll do the rest on the back end. Full house today. Got some cold-blooded closers in house. It's on their call. Okay.
Hello, is it Ron? Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron. Good afternoon. My name's Caesar. I just wanted to see if you're still looking to sell your property on Lorna Street.
Hang on 1 second.
Sure.
Please leave your message for.
The wind's starting to blow, and I got to get a few things out so it doesn't rain on it.
Oh no,
Okay.
You don't want that.
Yeah. Run that back in now.
Yeah, just you filled out one of our forms on our site a while ago, and I just wanted to see if you're still looking to sell your property on Lorna Street.
I'm going to sell it. That's the only one I'm going to sell.
Okay, wonderful, great. How much are you looking to get for it?
Okay. Well, I'm going to get 175 or more.
175.
I'll sell it for 175 cash.
175 cash. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me
I
what.
wouldn't have to pay the. I mean, we're nearly at the end of the year. I know I'll just I ain't worried about the taxes. They're 4,000,
Got it.
4,400.
Okay.
I have to go look at it tomorrow.
Well,
And he's going to tell me whether they want it or not. And if he don't, I've got another guy that's he wants it. He kind of wanted to buy it over the phone with a 60-day hold on it. 60-day contract.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would be more than happy to take a look at your property and see if it would work for us. To let you know, we can close as quickly as 14 days. I don't really like tying anyone up right next to my hips for 60 days, So I like to act quick, if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've got 3 properties. I'm trying to get fully retired. I retired. I got my checks coming in, and we bought that in 15. That was part of my inheritance from my mom.
Okay.
I bought it with for retirement investments, and we were looking at, well, we can get $1,000 a month rent off of it clear, then that'll be $1,000 towards our retirement. Well, my wife gets about $2,500 on her retirement, teacher's retirement. She's a nurse. Well, was a nurse, but she's got on that teacher's retirement. She's got hers, and then when my Boilermaker check started coming in and my Social Security check started coming in, I don't even touch her retirement.
Mm-hmm.
It's mine's enough to cover everything on the. Well, it'll cover all 3, but we've already gone on 3 cruises this year. We've got 2 planned for next year, beginning of the year.
My man.
I'm trying to simplify.
Nice.
So I don't do it.
No, I was just agreeing. I was just saying nice.
Yeah. So I said, we're looking at hatching out that for retirement, but I've got investment in 3 places, and one is for long-term care. So long-term care takes care of. We've got our cemetery plot and all our embalming and cremation, burial, all that's paid for. Air conditioners I just replaced, resurfaced the pool, got all the majors out of the way, so I basically own nothing. The vehicles are updated, the appliances are updated. So that's where I sit.
Okay.
I don't need that $1,000 a month. I'll take it up front, and I don't have to worry about taxes, insurance. But my son's in there. I'll give him at least 30 days to get out. Him and his girlfriend, they'll
Got it. Okay.
find a place. She had a place or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I need to simplify.
Got it. So you need about 30 days to close on it, right? Since your son is there.
Yeah, I give him at least 30 days to relocate.
Got it. Okay. Well, let me ask you, Ron. I mean, can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on over there as far as the condition of the property?
No, run that by again.
I was asking, can you walk me through the property and tell me a little bit about the condition?
Yeah, I can. It's not a big house. I feel like the location's great. What I was looking at doing, I was going to try to have it on the market last spring and sell it before summer when everybody is looking to move and relocate. Then I thought, well, the end of summer, I could do that, and they'll move in, before school starts. A year ago, July 13th, I had back surgery.
Oh.
And I found out I wasn't supposed to do anything for 9 months, but 5 months after surgery, I went in and I had 14 roofs left to put on.
Whoa.
And when I do a roof, I cover the grounds. We pick up the tarps, clean the ground. I get on the roof and inspect everything. I do all the painting, turn holes, put the leads on the pipes. I'm just like one of the guys out there working. I used to throw the shingles up to them, but I don't throw the whole load. I might throw a couple up there, but I don't do the whole pallets like I used to.
Got it. Okay.
I don't want to. We went on a cruise, Alaskan cruise, and I walked on the ship. I came off in a wheelchair, and went and had an MRI done. a week later, I had back surgery. They cut bone away from my spinal cord, and man, it's 200% better. Cause I was literally just over a week. I was paralyzing from the middle of my butt all the way to both feet.
Wow.
All the way down. So I had the back surgery. I laid out this summer. That's why I haven't finished the rent house. But when I bought it, I poured a concrete slab from the garage, sidewalk, around the corner, down the side of the house, and a slab all the way across the back. I think it's
Okay.
8 or 10 foot. So it's got a concrete slab all the way across the back of the house. It had that square, the foot by foot linoleum flooring in it, and they were all glued together. All that's been scraped to concrete, and it's got the click lock or whatever, the linoleum floor that clicks together, or
Yeah.
the locks together. Got that floor in there. 2-coat painted the walls, the ceiling. I didn't get the kitchen and bathroom done. My son moved in before I got done, and I just running out of time. It'll be right about just before a year before my back surgery, or not quite a year before. I put Malarkey Class 3 30-year roof on it, so it's got new shingles on it. I put the 1x6 Hardy trim for fascia board. I got the vented Hardy soffit on it, and I got Hardy siding, 4x8 sheets Hardy siding. I don't like that horizontal plank, but I do the 4x8 sheets, and there's plastic H blocks that go between them, solid on the seams, that hold the seams together. And all I'm down to on the outside is caulking and painting.
Got it. Okay.
So I figured if somebody buys it for $175, fine. If I caulk and paint it, I'll put it on the market. Hopefully by December, put it on the market, list it for like $229. And if the interest rates continue going down, after the presidential election year, if they drop down to 4 or 5%, it'll be a bidding war on a $200,000 house.
Yeah.
Because $200,000 house, just about anybody can afford. When you get that $300, $400, $500 house, different story.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay.
And that house, when you pull into the neighborhood, it's right off of 174, which is the main street going through Burleson.
Yeah, I do see that. Yeah.
Well, my wife said, it's not a good neighborhood, this, that, and other. I said, it doesn't matter. When you go to that house, it's the second one on the street. You don't go through the neighborhood. You don't see the neighborhood, so neighborhood don't matter. I mean, you can walk. If you don't have washer dryer, you can walk to the cleaners. It's just across the street past the one house. They got QT, CC's, the main street, and the restaurants, everything there. Yeah, I think it's in a good location.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, if you're looking to buy one to flip, before I did the roof, I put in double hung windows. Did the roof. Did the fascia board, the siding. Well, did the fascia board first, the fascia board and soffit first. Then I roofed it. Then I did the siding.
Okay.
And it's got the heavy trim on the bottom, and it's got the 1x6 trim across the bottom, and the 1x4 trim on the corners and around the windows. And all that stuff is screwed on. I do a lot of rebuilding with Hardy on chimneys and all, and I don't shoot any of that Hardy with nails. It blows out the backside. Everything is screwed, and I use special screws that they tap themselves. They pre-drill, and they countersink.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this, Ron. I know you've done a lot of the big stuff there. To get that place, modernized and ready to either flip or rent ready, like, how much repairs do you think we'll need to put in there?
Well, I figured, if I spent $10,000 on it, that would be the new countertops, which there's not much counter space in there. It's a small kitchen, and it's a center hub. It's a central hub plumbing system. I figure 10,000 would get the countertops and paint the inside and outside. If I put 10,000 in it, I mean it's there.
Yeah.
And like I said, if I put 10,000 in it, I'm not going to do anything to the inside. Somebody buys it, they'll buy it with the inside like it is. But I painted 2 coats, and I don't spray. I brush and roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 2 coats, everything but the kitchen's got 1 coat. Like I said, I didn't get finished with it, and the bathroom is not painted. I just painted it just to do that, but give them a fresh start.
Got it.
So basically that's where we stand. I figure 10,000 would be about the tops on painting, and you can put countertops in it. Single car garage. I think the breaker box was redone. It's been so long since I paid much attention to that. My son, when he moved in, him and his girlfriend, his wife, and they split and this, that, and other, so they had a lot of stuff in there. Best to my knowledge, where that breaker box is, it's not paneled, not covered on the inside, so all the wires are exposed there. You can see the new wires they put in.
Yep, absolutely.
In them old houses, they had those wires up in the attic that were spaced apart by insulators. This one had it, but no, it's got Romex wire in there, not the individual ones like they originally built with.
Got it. Okay. Well, Ron, let me ask you one last question, and then I'll be able to give you an offer here, fair offer, I think. How much do you think we can rent that place out for once we get it rent ready?
Oh, it should go for 15 a month.
15 a month, okay. It's not bad. That's actually what I'm seeing here. All right.
Because 1-bedroom apartment's going for 14, nearly 15.
Mm-hmm.
And, this is 3-bedroom, 1-bath, kitchen, garage. It's got a backyard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ron, you obviously have multiple rental properties, so you're an investor yourself, right? My question to you is,
That's the only one I have.
It's the only one. You said you have 3 properties. Got it.
Those are the only times.
My main house, which we had built in '88.
Right, Monday, 3 or 4, or when?
I bought a little lake house in Granbury. Water is 20 foot, 25 foot from the back door. And my house in Fort Worth, I've just, like I said, I've resurfaced the pool. It's got a 24 by 40, 10-foot deep pool in the backyard. It's on an acre.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you could buy either one of those from me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not willing to move. I'm fixing to be 68. I built water towers for 22 years. I've roofed for 24.
Yeah.
It's kind of time to play, but I'm still doing a few roofs, because I'll do a roof for, if I do a couple roofs, we do one every other month or one a month. When I do a roof, we'll jump on a cruise boat and take a cruise.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to be tied down too much, but the lake house is 40 minutes away from the house. I'm actually sitting here right now looking at the yard I need to mow that you're keeping me from doing. But, anyway,
all right, well, I'll keep this quick. I'll keep this quick for you, Ron. So
my brother had 8 rent houses, so I know how the rent houses go.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
but anyway, that's my situation. I'm willing to turn loose of one by the end of the year. And I when we bought this lake house, we're supposed to prorate. Well, it went up. The guy didn't want to pay. He didn't pay. So, but I'm be so close to the end of the year. If it's gone by January 1, I don't have to worry about any prorating or nothing. Just pay it and be done. I like to just pay my taxes and be done. Don't have to worry about looking over my shoulder and dodging and all that stuff.
Absolutely. Well, lost my train of thought there for a second, Ron. Apologize. But yeah, let me ask you this. I mean, if we're able to close on this in 30 days, we'll buy the property as is, so you don't have to worry about fixing any of that. We'll pay cash, and we pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees. What's the best price that you can do?
175.
175, huh?
That's yeah. Because see, I myself, if I finish the painting, and I've for I don't know how many years, I did all this Hogan Park Realtors. I did all their roofs. I've done all their roof repairs, all their roofs, and they manage like 150 properties. And they own several of their own. I do all their roof inspections and all. She'll sell it for nothing, you know. So it won't cost me nothing to sell it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me explain to you what I'm looking at, Ron, and then let's see if we can come up with a win-win solution. If we can, great. If not, no problem, no harm, no foul. Not every call is a deal, you know, so no pressure on my end. So looking at that property of yours, I think you're pretty right on a lot of the numbers that you mentioned, right? If we decide to flip that property, we could probably sell it on the market for 220, 229 on the top end. So I do agree with you on that one. I also agree with you on the rehab costs that you mentioned based on what you're saying. Obviously, if something else comes up, then that changes. But let's assume that's all there is. I got to give myself a little bit of cushion. So instead of $10,000, I'm looking at it as a $20,000 rehab cost, right? And so if I were to do all of that and subtract the 20,000 from there, I got to subtract my closing costs, my holding costs. And if I were to pay the 175, I'm upside down by 1,400. So, unfortunately that 175 is not going to work on a flip. So I'm looking at it, okay, well, what if I just do a buy and hold, right? Like, what if I just be like Ron? I just buy it, do a little fix, 10,000, like Ron said, and then rent it out for 1,500. If I were to do that, as a landlord myself, I do need that 1%. I need it to hit that 1% rule. So with $1,500 monthly rent, I'm actually going to need to be in the 120 range in order for that to happen.
Oh, to buy it?
Yeah, in order for it to make sense for me, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's okay, because I mean, I've been offered 160, and no, 160. Talking 160, 165. That's 10 below what I want. I'm not going to give it away. Like I said, if I have to put 2 weeks into it to finish painting it, it's going to go for over 2.
Yeah, I think that's your best bet. If you've got the time and the capital to do it, I'd say do it, and then put it on the market for 200, 220, you know? But just on an investment point of view, it just won't make any sense to me, unfortunately. All right.
If you're looking for a flip house, it's not really for you because it's nearly done. You know, and see, I put the labor in it myself and all. So, yeah, that cut a lot out. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was.
House, I think I'm going to sell in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And my son, my daughter's looking at getting divorced, and my wife offered her the house. Well, that's the wrong person that needs to be offering a house. But even my kids, I'm not going to let them have it, and then they don't make the payments on it or whatever, and they lose it or they sell it and make the profit on the only house I have a chance to make profit on.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Hey, Ron.
I'm doing all this for their sake.
Hey, Ron, just curious. Do you own the property outright, or do you still owe money on it?
Oh, no. I bought it. All three of my properties, the first one we had built in 88, I paid it off a little over $2,000. In 2005 or 6, it was paid off. The lake house, it was $165 back in 09, and I think 4 years I had it paid off. That house there, I paid cash.
Got it. Okay.
So all my properties, all my trucks, my trailers, my boats, vehicles, everything's paid for. I owe nothing.
Got it. Okay. Well,
That's why I can retire with ease, is because, and that's why I don't have to have that $1,000 a month. It's just electric and water, basically all I got. Well, insurances.
yeah.
But the insurance on that rent house, the problem is it's a rent house. If it was homesteaded, it would be a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it wasn't a rent house, it would be a lot cheaper for insurance.
Well, Ron, let me ask you a question.
So, but
Ron, sorry to cut you off there, but let me ask you a question. If we're able to meet you at your number, would you be able to give us terms?
Well, how long? I'm not. You know, I brought that up to my wife. Somebody said, "Well, you know, we can pay you the 120, but we need to buy it." And this, no, what they're going to do is sit on it and try to sell it before they actually take over. When I get rid of it, if it's mine, it's mine. If it's not, it's not going to be. I don't want to be connected at all.
Yeah, no, I completely understand, man. I don't like to be married to folks for a long time either. I guess at the end of the day, you know, if you're willing to give us terms, I mean, you let us know what down payment you want, what interest, and then, you know, we can do a balloon payment on it. Typically the balloon payment we discuss is usually 7 to 10 years, really just gives us, you know, at least 1 to 2 cycles to be able to, you know, to make some money out of it.
10 years, I'm gonna be 78. Yeah, I don't want to drag it out on 10 years.
Yeah, I understand, man.
I'm thinking end of the year is when I'm gonna drag it out to.
Oh, till the end of the year.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, end of the year is all I plan on dragging it out.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't make sense. I think you're better off. Fixing that place up and then just putting it on the market yourself.
Well, I have two offers on it right now. It's showing tomorrow at 2:00 for 175 clear.
All right. Well, that's great. Take that. I mean, that's a great offer. If I were you, I would take it. Now, if things fall through, if they don't pan out, keep my number on just your contact, and then give me a call. We can always revisit. All right, Ron.
I've got one. Yeah, that works.
All right, brother. Hey, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate your time, but I got to run. We'll talk.
I do too.
Okay, bye.
All right.